Hello to the pups, ladies and gentlemen, on my YouTube channel. This is Stitchwork, and I have I think like 10 questions, uh, or 10 things that I have trouble with. That has to do with my depression, my anxiety, my nervous and stress disorder, which I also have like um, PTSD, and I also have like when I have like stress, like mostly at night and during my late hours, or if I'm in an argument or anything like that, I bottle everything in. I know it's you're not supposed to bottle everything in, but basically I bottle everything in until nighttime, and then I end up with like I don't know if it can be proven or not, but I have like people have Tourettes and they have like motor function problems, and they have ticking and stuff like that. I have tick stress ticks, I call them, and I start going like this with my left arm. I go like this. I breathe through my nose. I like blow out of my nose. I make like vocal noises through my throat. And it's very hard to breathe. And luckily, I have a CPAP that is for sleep apnea, which I've been suffering with for quite a while now. I basically stop breathing, um, like a lot during the night. They said like every 15 minutes I stop breathing. The last time I was recorded, which I'm due for a sleepover at their building. Um, but to get down to the video, I'm trying to make it not too long. It's already been almost and I also stutter because of my brain damage. Um, which I can get into another video about. But falling asleep after a hard day, that's not good for me. Any type of stress, any negativity thrown my way is never a good day. Another thing is that's number one. Number two is too much light around me or in my surroundings. My eyes are very, very sensitive to light. Every time there's light in my room, even a crack of it, and I open my eyes, it literally burns my eyes. My eyes are very, very sensitive to light, and I don't know why. Number three, having to get up and use the bathroom once you get to sleep. I take melatonin tablets, 3 milligrams. I usually take like 5 to 7 of them to actually fully fall asleep. And if I hear a noise, that's not good. Or if the light is on in the hallway, that's not good either. So it wakes me right up, and I tend to not be able to fall asleep. This is about my schizophrenia, my paranoid schizophrenia. Seeing dead things in my sleep, and they ask me for help. I basically see and hear dead things. Dead people, dead animals, past loved ones, things like that. And they always ask me for help, like directions to where they're supposed to go. Um, and a lot of times I see the same people, and they always are asking me for help. Having stress or nervous tics at night. That's basically what I said. That all is at nighttime. And and I wake up normally halfway off my bed. It's very hard. That's why I sleep towards the middle of my bed or all the way to the wall. So I don't end up all the way off my bed. I've done that plenty of times where I've woken up and I'm totally off my bed. And I might have a cut or a bruise. I bruise very easily. Having anger or jealousy reactions towards anybody of any age. I'm 35 years old. I'm a twin. And my twin actually, I don't think really has this problem that much, but I argue with an 11-year-old that has autism and like depression and anxiety a little bit, and I am totally jealous of him. And we do have some problems here and there, but we figure things out. And I get jealous of him over like electronics that he gets for Christmas or things like that. I get very jealous of him. And it starts with arguments and gets even more depressing, and I don't understand things as well as an adult would, even though I am an adult and I act like a child a lot. In and out of depression. My body, the way my body works is basically if I'm happy, then I'm happy. If I'm mad, then I'm mad. Then I go into like a deep depression a lot of times. A lot of it has to do with people that I've been close to dying on me. People that I was attached to or separated myself from them. Just finding out they died recently and I wasn't around to be with them. And I promised that I would be with them when they passed away, and I wasn't. And I blame myself a lot for that. And it all coincides with that. So yeah, I have a lot of depression, and a lot of it has to do with the past, like in my 20s, and even from 2017, from my ex-boyfriend dying in a few days before Christmas, and he was looking for me to start the relationship over again, and he couldn't find me because he was looking at the wrong Facebook accounts because I don't know how to delete my old ones, and he couldn't find the right one. And I wouldn't respond to the old ones because I wasn't on those. And he just basically, I guess, gave up on those and just didn't take care of himself, and he died. And I'll always remember him. He was really funny and everything. I called him my polar bear because he was like 6'1", 6'2", and he was like basically 500 pounds, I think. But he was very funny, very loving, very caring. Had a couple issues. I always seem to date people with mental disorders, just like me. The other one is crying and laughing at the same time. When I do that, that's not a good sign. It's a very negative sign. Most people, when they do that, they get scared. I tend to black out, and people end up getting hurt. Having a personality disorder. I have 4 personalities, and I've had them ever since I was a child. There's Luna, Jojo, Michael, and Josiah. Josiah's the negative one. He feeds off of all negativity. I basically split my brain up into 4s. Luna's in the front, Michael's on this side, Jojo's on this side, and Josiah's in the way, way, way back. If I hit my head on any of those sides hard enough, they would act up. but they all have their own personalities. And people stare, and the last thing is people staring at me. I don't like it. It makes me weird. It makes me freak out and feel weird and everything like that. And I don't like people staring at me. It makes me very paranoid, and makes me feel bad about myself, and makes me feel like they're just like, ew, she's ugly. And people on Facebook have been really mean to me, slamming me basically with comments about my videos, about showing my whole face on there, and basically roasting me very badly, and not the nice way of roasting, but very violently roasting me about my appearance, and maybe I should like wear a mask or a bag over my head and stuff like that. But that's them. But that's about what I have written down right now. So it's over 11 minutes already. So I gotta go, guys. But hopefully you learned something about me. If you want to know anything else about these things that are about me, then leave it down in the comments down below. And please share and comment. And please subscribe. Thank you. And this is Stitchwork signing out. Peace. And have a nice night, have a nice day, and have a nice morning. Bye, pups and ladies and gentlemen. This is Stitchwork signing out. Love you guys.